Okay, so اكو قاعد يسجل الحين. Let me delete this, I'll do it quickly. Okay, so you make an area that you need the fog or whatever in. Okay, you create a cube, just a simple cube. You make it as big as your area or as big as the area that you need. Okay, and then you can go to shading. And when you shade this, let's go back to Eevee for now. When you go to shading, create a new material, get rid of this principled BSDF because you don't need it, because what you want to create is a volume. So you will create a volume, principled volume, and you connect this to volume, not to surface, but to volume. Okay, and it will give you that. And then you can change the color of your volume to, I don't know, something like whatever you need. And then you have the density. Okay, you can reduce the density of this thing. Okay, until you're satisfied with the result. Okay, so you can go in and hear smoke. If you want it to look like clouds, like puffs of smoke, and you can combine these together, yani, to create a complex scene. So this happens in here in this attribute in density. So again, we'll create a noise, and I'll create a color ramp. Okay, and now that I have these, this will control the density. So I can do this. I can actually create clouds within this. Okay, there. I can create clouds like that. Okay, and then this is an Eevee, by the way, and still looks okay, Annie, as far as volume is concerned. You can play around with the noise scaling. Okay, if you want to do bigger puffs of smoke, you can play with the detail to make it look more noisy. Okay, and you can also change this to 4D. Of course, all the settings will be sort of ما صار شيء في settings. But you can use this. If you change it to 4D, you get this W thing. You can do hash frame multiplied by, this is called a driver. Okay, frame multiplied by I don't know, 2 or something. Okay, let's see what happens, and then play it, and you get this animating. Okay, you want it slower, you reduce the number. Let's say, for example, 0.5. Okay, I know you get this. I don't know. You divide by or multiply, whatever. Can't be bothered experimenting now. But this is how you can animate it. Create a driver, and it will just keep animating throughout your scene. I don't know. Let's do divided by 10. Yeah, that's slower. Divided by 100. Yeah, okay. That's much slower. So صدنا الحاطة divided by 1000. And this should be very slow enough movement يعني. Okay, if you want animated smoke, animated fog in your scene, This is one way that you can do it. And of course, you can always go back to the color and plug in multiple colors in here and have a party, yani. Make it gray so it will look like smoke, clouds, whatever. Okay? But anyway, you need to understand this. You need to experiment with this. Experiment with it. Put things in it and see if it works or not. Okay, so the second part of this course is all going to be about how to integrate your actor, how to bring in your actor and integrate him in the 3D scene. اوكي سو يا اوكي ما ادري هاي تجاوب على السؤال والله ما جاوب اكو كذي ما يصير اكو. تحت الماء اكو، او الدخان هاي ما ادري، المهم اكو زين. اكو الله الله يا سلام. And by the way, it doesn't hurt in any of your scenes, يعني. It doesn't hurt if you put some kind of volume, especially if you have lighting. Okay, like window lighting, for example. It doesn't harm if you put a bit of volume shader in your scene because you get this effect with the light. You get these what is called God rays. أكو يبينون له ما أدري إذا يبين عندكم ولا لا، أنا يبين عندي. Increase this one here. Okay, you know what God rays are, right? Anyway, أكو هذا. Any other questions? Do you need to know anything else? إنزين. Okay. We have one more class on Thursday, and that's going to be the last chance you have to ask any questions to see if what you're doing is feasible or not. Okay, so if you don't by Thursday, I can't really help you much. So, any questions? Anybody else?